Confusion on the campaign trail this evening as a congressional candidate seems to make a big change on a key issue, lifting the ban on offshore oil drilling. Stuart Dyson is in our newsroom right now to sort out the mess. Stu?
Tom, for Martin Heinrich, it started this morning in the Albuquerque Journal, where the District 1 Democrat answered a drilling question with some words that seemed to put him at odds with the major environmental groups that are backing his campaign. The Journal asked Heinrich if he supports or opposes lifting the federal ban on drilling on the outer continental shelf. In writing, he answered, support, if we take economic and environmental impact into account. But the core of Heinrich's support comes from environmental groups that absolutely oppose offshore drilling. The Sierra Club calls lifting the ban the most cynical of political ploys, exploiting Americans to benefit big oil. Reckless action, says the League of Conservation Voters. No hope of reducing gas prices, no concern for the long term. And the defenders of wildlife call it bad for America, putting our beaches and oceans at further risk. Last week, Heinrich told us this about domestic drilling.
We can and should drill for oil in many places around the country, but we need alternatives.
Later, I asked Heinrich campaign officials whether that meant more offshore drilling, lifting the ban. The answer was no. Heinrich was talking about 68 million acres of existing oil leases, approved for drilling but not drilled. He mentioned the same 68 million acres in his Journal questionnaire this morning.
Darren White is not right. Darren White is
Meanwhile, Democrats rally for the drill bill, forcing oil companies to use or lose leases on the 68 million acres, protesting Republican Darren White's position. You heard it here Friday night.
Just because land has been designated for drilling doesn't mean that there's oil there. That is a fallacy.
And so it goes on the campaign trail. Tonight, White's campaign accuses Heinrich of shedding one position to take another. That's a flip-flop. Heinrich's campaign says it ain't so. In the newsroom, Stuart Dyson, Eyewitness News 4.